Let's talk more Gintama. And as the show is barely at the beginning, we're getting a lot of episodes. To serve as an introduction to various secondary katas, we get a first glimpse at Tsu Terakodo, who is the job idol, the pop star of this weird alternative dimension. She's cute and all, I guess. She does try to have some sort of folkloric traditional appeal and wear modest clothes. I would have much preferred to see some skin due to her frail, pale body. But Gintama ain't that generous when it comes to fanservice, and I have to make do with her pretty innocent face.
You've earned yourself the right to fondle Otsu's boobs, since she will be frozen in place for all eternity.
She thinks about her father being some lazy bum who cannot amount to too much without ruining everything around him.
I'd say it has to be like the hidden meaning behind the words bleep bleep, you know?
I can kinda relate with that. And Shinpachi seems to be her #1 fan.
Hey, since when did you become the captain of anything?
I've been a captain of Otsu's fan club from the day I was born!
Ever since the beginning of the series, I consider Shinpachi a spineless pushover.
They took our swords, our status, and our honor, and everything else. No, it was.
We get a few shoutouts here and there, but it's mostly passive and calculated. Now, however, I get to see him take action and be impulsive, even willing to threaten a police officer.
We've already told you that we're innocent, so quit wasting your breath and open the damn door right now!
Whoa, this guy has some balls. To go out that to authorities, oof. Have you seen the world of Gintama? This society is more or less an imperialistic police state, with the Shinzengumi as a Gestapo secret service. They are terrorizing the population with brute force, and are very open about their abuse of power.
We've come here for an inspection. We're the Shinzengumi!
This is not like nationalistic Germany, with their black uniforms and the previous war Gin was involved with.
There's no need to hesitate. Your place has always been here with us, with the samurai.
Come to think about it, even his attire is a bit extremistic. He has black boots and black shirt. It's only his kimono that changes the radicalized appearance. If I was to dress like that in Germany, I would get arrested by the police. That's what I'm saying. And I try to dress like that. Okay. Yeah, so he's a cheerful young lady with a nice figure, but I don't like her that much as an idol. You gotta be a bit more provocative and show some cleavage and ass if you wanna get me interested in her performance. This episode is kinda mediocre. It accentuates Gin as a chill, approachable, and dependable guy, but does little in further developing a main cohesive narrative. From what I can observe, Gintama seems to be taking its time with an episodic structure and then finally introducing an arc to give us proper antagonists and a somewhat action-packed adventure. So far we have to make do with simplistic sword fighting and a lot of social commentary and analogy to modern-day Japan. We also get a tentacle monster fight and some weird family reunion, but overall this episode is a nice addition to the intriguing world of Gintama. Something I like about this show is how unique and different it feels compared to other entries in the shonen genre. While there usually is some sort of energy, chakra, haki, ki, or nen to give some sort of power level between katas, Gintama is negating this gimmick and relies heavily on kata interaction in a clever way to settle disputes and rivalities.
I challenge you to a duel! The winner takes Otae!
I admire how well the show manages to embody shonen stereotypes while also breaking away from so many restrictions of the very genre. I like this car chase scene, for example. It's kinda cool to see the main character use technology and tools available to society to evade the law and accomplish his goals. Even in Attack on Titan, where Jaegers can have scientific explanations for their weapons and fighting style, there are still individuals who can turn into titans. And here we go again with the shonen tier levels. Gintama has found a nice way to avoid this problem and deliver a refreshing experience. I like the duel between Gin and the leader of the Shinzengumi. It was anticlimactic and yet kinda thematic given its circumstances, and the fact that Gin ain't exactly an honorable, trustworthy individual.
I can't believe you'd take a weapon from your enemy.
When I went to the John, I scored it with a deep cut so it would split.
While other main characters are bursting with tenacity and willpower, Gin is mostly passive and rather uninterested in any conflict. No longer is the main character the driving force within the story, but merely the right individual for the task at hand, even he denies his role in many occasions. I like how the show humanizes every single character, no matter his rank or social status. Take for example Kondo Isao. He's a slob who is looking for affection and cannot accept rejection a responsible adult, and decides to stalk his crush, make a complete fool out of himself.
What a goddess! She actually accepts everything. She's just like the Buddha.
Huh?
This is the leader of the Shinsengumi, a man with many flaws and embarrassing moments, and yet that does not take away from his rank or social status. This only adds to the immersion of this animated reality, makes it more relatable by evidencing human weakness and personal shortcomings. Gin is an egocentric person. He may act like he does not care about attention, but in reality he's very focused on his personality. Even complains about the lack of screen time, given he's the main character.
The show can't begin without Gin! Why call it Gintama if I am not on the screen?
The duel he had with Isao was a clever way to develop him as a protagonist. Gin has no honor and cheats the duel. This kind of develops him as a morally ambiguous guy, who does what is right, but employs the wrong, depraved method. Even so, he protects everyone, while taking the blame and looking like a jerk. Yeah, this is kinda heroic.
You feel satisfied now, you cheater! You coward! I can't even believe you!
The person I like the most from the Shinsengumi is the Vice Commander, Hijikata Toushirou. She reminds me of Roronoa Zoro for some reason. Must be his cloud personality and superiority complex.
I can't believe you just forgot about me after just 3 or 4 episodes.
He is so confident and impulsive. In my opinion, he's more of a main rival for Gin than any other character of the show. They had a quick, witty encounter early in the series.
Your pupils are dilated.
You should talk, mop-haired creep, because you have the eyes of a dead fish!
And now that Gin has humiliated the leader of the Shinsengumi, Toushirou is out for revenge. They have a pretty intensive encounter. You'll finally see Gin take someone seriously for a change. These are my favorite characters from the series, and I'm glad we get to see them fight in such a dramatic and entertaining manner.
But I am the police!
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Man, this world is so messed up.